There was once a small village where a boy named Amir lived. Amir was known as the quiet boy in school. He didn't talk much, and he wasn't the smartest student in his class. Every time the teacher asked a question, Amir stayed silent. One day during class, the teacher asked a difficult question. A student named Daniel quickly stood up and answered it correctly. Everyone clapped. Then the teacher asked Amir the same question. Amir stood there quietly, unable to answer. The classroom slowly filled with laughter. "Of course he doesn't know," someone whispered. That day, Amir walked home with tears in his eyes. When he reached home, his father noticed his silence. "What happened today?" his father asked. Amir hesitated, but finally said, "Everyone thinks I'm stupid. Maybe they're right." His father looked at him and smiled gently. Then he said something Amir would never forget. "Son, people laugh at what they don't understand. The world doesn't reward the fastest learner. It rewards the one who never gives up." That night, Amir made a quiet promise to himself. He would not be the smartest in one day, but he would become better, little by little. Every night he studied. While others were sleeping, he was reading. While others were playing, he was learning. Days turned into months, months turned into years, and slowly, things began to change. The boy who once couldn't answer simple questions became one of the best students in school. Years later, something surprising happened. Amir returned to his old school, but this time not as a student. He came back as a successful engineer, invited to speak to the students. As he stood on the stage, he looked at the classroom. Some of the same students who once laughed at him were sitting in the audience. Then Amir smiled and said, "Years ago, I stood in a classroom like this, and people laughed when I couldn't answer a question, but I learned something important that day. Your future is not decided by one moment of failure. It is decided by how many times you refuse to give up." The room was completely silent, because everyone realized something. The boy they once laughed at had become the person they admired. So remember this: just because people doubt you today doesn't mean they will doubt you forever. Sometimes the person everyone underestimates becomes the one who surprises the world. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Alpha English Story for more motivational stories.